if you try to apply justice, the majority of the world doesn't believe in justice, and doesn't, and they don't really go by a moral code in their lives, and they don't, and so forth. So the truth is always a minority opinion. But if we are able as believers to have a community of believers who are minority, the Sahaba were minority after the Prophet in the world, but they changed the world because they were a strong minority. They were able to change, fight for their existence and to continue as an ummah. It's true that truth is always marginalized. And I'm really one of the reasons, as much as a believer should be fearful of the akhirah, one of the reasons I'm really curious about the akhirah, because I want to know about the truth about so many things that I know that are not truthful. And when I get into research, I realize that the majority of our history is miswritten. The history of science and the history of nations, and the majority of the people who died mysteriously, we don't even know who killed them, but they were killed. Somebody assassinated Umar ibn Khattab. And no, I don't believe it's that Persian guy because of 3 dinars, and that doesn't make sense to me. And somebody assassinated Ali ibn Abi Talib, somebody assassinated JFK of America, and somebody brought down 9/11 towers. This is not, don't tell me it's an airplane, and so forth. So I want to really know the truth of these things, and the majority will continue not to know the truth and not to believe in it. Because it's don't tell me that an airplane made of aluminum just entered into concrete like that. I studied engineering a little bit in my life, and no, that doesn't make any sense. And you want to tell me that the aluminum made a hole in the concrete, and what was that, in the 90th floor, and then a whole building came down, and then a second building, and then a third building that was not even touched by anything.
Read Christopher Bull, he sits out very nicely.
I know.
It will be more logical if the plane entered at the lower level. They will say it collapsed. But it's at the upper level. What can collapse?
No conspiracy theories going on. but that's not true. That's what anyway.
You don't understand the American cause and effect of it.
Exactly.
You need to study that. Maybe you will.
So the majority of people, unfortunately, because we're all part of the people anyway. Our sources of information are altered. The Fir'aun, when you read in the Quran, again, this is a fallacy here, one of the fallacies. Fir'aun sent وأرسل فرعون في المدائن حاشرين. Those hashirin, those gatherers of the people. This is the media of the time. What did the media of the time say? إِنَّ هَؤُلَاءِ لَشِرْذِمَةٌ قَلِيلُونَ. They are very few. So Musa and وَإِنَّهُمْ لَنَا الْغَالِبُونَ, and they really caused us a lot of agony. And those terrorists are so criminal and this and that. And then خلاص, everybody believes in that. Those mentioned in 9/11, those 19 terrorists. There are several of them who live in today's Saudi Arabia. That the Guardian, the British Guardian, had interviewed them, and like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So how do you reconcile then that the truth, according to everybody, is that this 19 people on that what's it called, card, and
the passports of
the 19 people. The 19 people picture. This is truth, according to most humanity. But according to even European media, several of them still live alive and fine, and by the names of the pictures. But they were included in it, and their names were never removed. And life goes on, says George W. Bush. He said, life goes on. And the last thing he said in his presidency. And, yes, life will have to go on because the truth will be known in some other time. I don't want to speak too much politics, but you want to tell me that Dr. Mohammed Morsi of Egypt, he just, he spoke in the court and then he fell. Well, give me a break. 7 years exactly after. No, these coincidences sometimes show people of intellect, I guess. That the truth is deeper than what we think, and that it's not really. The majority can think whatever they want, but these coincidences don't happen like that. Omar ibn Abdul Aziz, after he decided to give the Khilafah to the next Imam in Medina, I don't remember which Imam he decided, and then the next day he died. Oh, well, his cousins poisoned him. Well, scholars differ. Some say his cousins poisoned him, Omar ibn Abdul Aziz. And others say no, he died naturally. He died naturally. The next day he wanted to appoint a Khalifa. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. And he was fine and healthy and so forth. Abdullah ibn Umar, when he finally he stood against the Umayyads and he said that I regret not fighting with Ali ibn Abi Talib and so on. And then the next day he's touched by an arrow of one of the soldiers and then he dies. He was poisoned. You see, it's just a simple logic. It doesn't really, how can this not be logical, right? Or Hassan radiallahu anhu, when he gave up the Khilafah to Muawiyah and so on, and then soon after he simply died.